welcome to Miss Norfleet's art classroom. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're looking at the book If Picasso Painted a Snowman. Now I've been doing several projects over the last few weeks with my class from this book. And it's a great book because it gives you a chance to look at a lot of different artists. And the illustrator in the book is written by Amy Newbold and it's illustrated by Greg Newbold. Now the illustrator looked at artwork by famous artists and he looked at those various artist styles. Different artists create artwork in different styles, and he said if that artist painted a snowman, what might it look like? And that's what he created, are the snowmen in the style of the various artists. Today we're going to look at one of the artists in the book, and we're going to be looking at Grant Wood, and this is the Grant Wood inspired painting. So we're going to look at this one, and we're going to talk about some of Grant Wood's styles, and we're going to recreate a painting or drawing. We're going to do a drawing of snowmen in front of a house to mimic the style of Grant Wood. So Grant Wood is an American artist, and he was from Iowa, and he was born in 1891, so that was a long time ago. But he has a few things in his artwork that is very good for us to use, and it's going to be fun to mimic this style. So I want to show you the artwork that inspired that. And it's a painting called American Gothic. So if you look at the painting, let me get it where there's not a glare. If you look at the painting, you'll see that it looks like a farm couple. And they look kind of sad. They're not happy. We tend to smile when we have our picture made. That's what everybody says when you have your picture made. You say, cheese, and you smile. Well, that wasn't the case in this time. And if you notice, the other thing that's interesting about this painting is something that Grant Wood did a whole lot in his paintings, and something we're going to do today in our drawing, is it uses a lot of repetition. Repetition. What does that mean? Any ideas? Repetition means to repeat something, to do it over and over. So if you'll look, this is a pitchfork. A pitchfork is a tool that farmers use to move hay around. But look, it has a very distinct shape. It's almost a U, and then it has a line in the middle and a line coming down. Do you see that somewhere else? Look in the overalls, the bib of the overalls. That's the same shape. Look up here. Oh my goodness, his shirt has that same shape also. So that's called repetition. You'll see that shape again in the window. Oh, I even see it in these windows. Okay, so repetition means to repeat a line or a shape over and over in different objects. Now, sometimes repetition means repeating objects, but for Grant Wood's style, it just means repeating shapes in different objects. For instance, look at the top of the roof. Do you see that repeated in her collar? The circle of her brooch is repeated in the design on her apron. It's even repeated in the curtains. Let me get close. Oh, and that circle is even repeated in his glasses. So, it just means to repeat lines and shapes over and over. So lines and shapes are two of our elements of art. So while we're here, let's talk about our elements of art. Say them with me. Mirror, mirror, on the wall, mirrors up. The elements of art are line, shape, color, baby, color, form, value, texture, and space. Okay, so we're going to use all of those elements, but we're going to focus on line and shape because one of the things you're going to do in today's assignment is you're going to repeat lines and shapes in more than one object. Okay, so what you're going to do today is we're going to draw a snowman, or two snowmen actually, a snowman and a snowwoman, in front of a house. Now, you're not copying this picture exactly. You can, I did, I made an example and I copied this one exactly, but yours could look more like this, or yours could look more like this. Mine's not finished, I haven't colored it yet. Or yours could look just the way you want it to. So here are the rules. Rule number 1, you have to have 2 snowmen. Rule number 1 is 2 snowmen. Rule number 2 is you have to have a house behind your snowmen. So that means you're going to draw your snowmen first. You would draw the people first, or in your case, snowmen, and then behind it, you'd draw the house. Because if you draw the house first, what's going to happen, you'll have lines in your snowmen. Draw your snowmen first and draw your house behind them, because not all of your house will show. Just draw the part that shows. So, rule number 1, 2 snowmen. Rule number 2, you have to have a house in the background. Rule number 3, we're getting lines and shapes that repeat in more than one object. Okay? And after you finish, I want you to take a picture of your work and upload it to Google Classroom, or email it to me. I need to see your work. I hope you enjoy this project. It's fun. Don't forget to color it. It has to be colored. And have fun with it and be creative. See you later. Bye.